The Forerunners are an ancient and highly advanced alien civilization central to the lore of the Halo video game franchise. Their history spans millions of years and is deeply intertwined with the creation of the Halo rings and the preservation of life in the galaxy. Origins and rise to power. The Forerunners originated from the planet Gibalb and rose to prominence as the most technologically advanced species in the galaxy. They were a part of a wider galactic community that included other species like the Precursors, who were considered the most powerful and mysterious beings in the galaxy. The Precursors believed in a philosophy called the Mantle of Responsibility, which held that the most advanced species should protect and guide lesser beings. The Precursors eventually chose humanity as the inheritors of the mantle, but the Forerunners, feeling betrayed, rebelled against the Precursors, leading to a catastrophic war. The war with the Precursors. The Forerunners eventually defeated the Precursors, driving them to near extinction. However, the remnants of the Precursors transformed into the parasitic Flood, a threat that would later devastate the galaxy. The Forerunners then assumed the mantle of responsibility, believing themselves to be the rightful protectors of the galaxy. The Forerunner Ecumene. At the height of their power, the Forerunners established the Ecumene, a vast interstellar empire spanning the galaxy. They developed advanced technologies including faster-than-light travel, artificial intelligence, and the creation of megastructures like the Halo rings and Shield worlds. The Forerunners also had a highly stratified society with various race, castes specializing in different aspects of their civilization, such as military, engineering, and leadership. The Human Forerunner War. Around 110,000 years before the events of Halo, the Forerunners encountered humanity, which had developed its own advanced civilization. However, the humans were at war with the Flood, leading to misunderstandings with the Forerunners. The Forerunners, misunderstanding the human expansion as a threat, waged war against humanity. After a prolonged conflict, humanity was defeated and forcibly devolved by the Forerunners as punishment. This war, however, left the Forerunners weakened and unprepared for the return of the Flood. The Flood and the activation of the Halo Array. The Flood, a parasitic species capable of overwhelming entire civilizations, re-emerged and began to consume the galaxy. The Forerunners, despite their advanced technology, were unable to contain the Flood. In desperation, the Forerunner leadership, led by the Didact and the Librarian, made the fateful decision to activate the Halo Array, massive ringworld superweapons designed to wipe out all sentient life in the galaxy, thereby starving the Flood of their food source. Warrior Servants. The Warrior Servants were the military caste of the Forerunner Society. They were responsible for defense, warfare, and maintaining order throughout the Ecumene. Members of this rate were highly trained soldiers, pilots, and strategists, often physically augmented to excel in combat. The Warrior Servants were led by the Didact, a prominent figure in Forerunner history. The Didact's leadership and military prowess were critical during the wars against humanity and the Flood. The Warrior Servants were known for their strict discipline and adherence to duty, often placing the protection of the mantle of responsibility above all else. They were also involved in the construction and maintenance of military installations and weaponry, including the Halo rings and various combat vessels. Builder Rate. The Builders were the architects, engineers, and creators of Forerunner Society. They were responsible for designing and constructing the vast array of technologies and structures that defined the Forerunner civilization. This included the Halo rings, Shield worlds, the Ark, and other megastructures. The Builders were among the most powerful and influential rates, as their work was crucial to the survival and expansion of the Forerunner Ecumene. The builder rate was led by the Master Builder, a position of immense power and authority. The Master Builder held significant sway over the direction of the Forerunner Empire, particularly during the construction and deployment of the Halo Array. The builders were known for their ingenuity and meticulous attention to detail, ensuring that their creations were both functional and awe-inspiring. Ministry of Science, Lifeworkers. The Lifeworkers, also known as the Ministry of Science, were the scientists, biologists, and medical experts of Forerunner society. They were responsible for the study, preservation, and manipulation of life forms across the galaxy. The Lifeworkers played a critical role in the conservation of species, especially during the time of the Halo Array's activation. Before activating the halos, the librarian, who was responsible for preserving life, indexed the DNA of countless species across the galaxy, including humans, to later reintroduce them. The Halo Array was activated, and the Forerunners themselves perished, leaving behind only remnants of their technology and knowledge. The Forerunners' legacy is deeply ingrained in the Halo universe. They left behind a vast array of artifacts, including the Halo Rings, the Ark, Shield Worlds, and AI constructs like the Monitor 343 Guilty Spark. Their actions shaped the galaxy's future, particularly the rise of humanity, who were unknowingly chosen by the Librarian to inherit the mantle of responsibility. The Forerunners' struggle with the Flood and their ultimate sacrifice are central themes in the Halo narrative, influencing the conflicts and storylines throughout the series.